Hello everyone, how's it going? Today is, I just poked myself in the eye. Today is 5/14/2025. Um, and yeah, sorry about last stream. My stomach was not feeling well because I was taking a lot of medicine. And that is what happens. It's because this, just on the, I don't like revealing my location, but the sort of east coast of the U.S. is having a lot of rain, and I have barometric sinus pressure, so it's been torture for me. Um, and that's resulted in me taking a lot of ibuprofen, and it made my stomach very upset. So I kind of had to end stream abruptly. How's it going, Lennon? So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna do the same thing. Stardew Valley. I didn't actually play it for very long last time, so that's what we gonna do. Strawberry 2, yeah. Ooh, my audio's really loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Fucking hell, why was it so loud? And I think one day I explained. I think it was when I played Rocket League on stream that one day. I was like, I wanted to do Rocket League because there's another soccer-related thing that I've been trying to do recently where I was trying to install a FIFA mod for FIFA 16 Infinity patch. That has still not worked. Update. We've really tried to get that to work, and it's still not working. And I really fucking hate... Here's the thing, is that mods are pretty cool and stuff like that, but, like, they're such a pain. Like, they're literally actually such a fucking pain to, like, download. It's actually it's easy to do if you know. Okay, well, it's also easy to like. I don't know. Some people are just like they can't process the idea that someone has an issue and it not be like blatantly their fault. Like they're always like, well, maybe it's because no, maybe sometimes shit just doesn't work, and that's just life. There's meant to be like someone to have to blame. Like why? What's the obsession with? Well, it's your fault. Well, it's the no. Sometimes shit just doesn't work. And let's say there is something or someone at fault. Who cares? It doesn't change the fact that it hasn't worked. It's just stupid. Because I hate that, like, well, mods are pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Okay, well, fucking Portuguese is easy to understand if you're raised in Portugal. Like, I mean, like, things are easy if you understand it. Like, that's such a fucking stupid deduction. I love your hair today. It's very beautiful. I actually think my hair doesn't look very good today. But either way, let's do Stardew Valley before I just start ranting again. But that's just fucking ridiculous. Well, it's pretty simple if you know what you're doing. What a fucking stupid deduction. Like, the fact that they think they're smart when they say something like that. You couldn't have said anything more stupid, and yet you're sitting around thinking that you're smart. Well, it's pretty, like, shut the actual fuck up. And maybe like, well, that's not what they're saying. They're just pretty much saying you should learn how to do it. It's like, okay, well, listen, it's a modded video game. I have a lot of responsibilities in my life. And I'm not going to put my main priorities on learning how to work around modding a fucking game and, like, extracting the files. Just because of, like, come on. Give me a fucking break. Because, like, whenever I look at tutorial videos or, like, Reddit's probably the worst one. I fucking hate Reddit. Well, it's pretty simple as long as you, like, just, like, have everything. Like, shut the fuck up. Your hair's on my bathroom floor. Pause. Ayo. How the fuck did that get there, bro? Just fucking ridiculous. Well, it's pretty simple. Unfucking believable. I have a friend who's really good with tech. Like, and I'm not just saying, and it's not just because his understanding is beyond mine, because mine's very, I actually say mine's probably below surface level in terms of, like, shit like that. But, like, he's legitimately really good at good with technology and shit like that. And he still can figure it out. Like, it was a really flawed, like, method as to modding this whole fucking thing. It's very janky, bizarre. No, that's just again, who? There's no one even arguing with me. It's just the shitty little redditors who probably don't even mean what they're saying, and they're just trying to like redirect shit that's been said to them because they have weird interests and they've been judged by it. So like if someone isn't good at something, they like flip out at it because they've had this internalized rage within them for a long time. I don't fucking know what I'm even saying. But in my mind, it's pretty sound logic. It's gotta be this, like, really, that is legitimately got to be the stupidest fucking thing ever to say. Well, it's pretty simple if you know what you're doing. Oh, is it? Is it? Is it pretty simple to know? Is it pretty simple to do if you know what you're doing? Fucking tosspot. Oh yeah, and it's also math is easy as long as you're good with numbers. Like, fuck off. What a dummy. It's ironic because like Redditors think that they're smart when they say shit like that. Or maybe not smart, but they're just like they're like got 'em or some shit. Like, no, you got yourself. You're exposing how like what would be the word? Just like it like I don't even fucking know what the word would be. Stupid. Like, I know, like, I'm just trying to think of a better word than stupid, but genuinely, like, just, you're exposing how stupid you are. My eye looks so red taking out my contacts. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fucking no. This whole time I didn't even have the fucking game on screen. Oh no. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do... No. There we go. Sorry about that. That was probably frustrating to see. But hey, I've never claimed I was good at technology. I actually claim quite the opposite. But I think I know why a lot of people are not good at not good with technology these days, because the people who are good with tech are so like they're not personable. They're not good teachers because they're like passive aggressive nerd narcissists who like try to redirect all the bullying that they've experienced. And like you can maybe like, oh well, then they can't control. Like, well, first off, you're acting as if like other people haven't been bullied before and haven't tried to redirect it. Like, we have to, technology situation is insane, for realsies. Like, I think we have a huge issue with, like, differentiating things from things that are different but are key differences. Like, I've talked about love and enjoyment a lot. Like, loving something and enjoying something are two way different things. And, like, I think it's an important exercise to deduct what you love and what you enjoy. Because if you do what you enjoy, interpret it as you loving that thing, then you're going to be susceptible to vices. And you're not going to actually truly ever experience love if you view that as the same thing. And that's why a lot of divorced dads get into a lot of fucking hobbies. Like, they'll pick up painting randomly one day or any number of other useless... And they'll get really into it because they're like... Because they think that they love it when really they just enjoy it. And they're chasing something that is not true. And same goes for, Fuck, what was I gonna say? Loving and enjoying. And... What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something smart. I was going to say something smart and profound, and I fucked it up. Oh, that's right. I'm on a fucking phone call, so I can't hear audio. Brilliant. I was going to say something smart. I'll figure it out in the morning. Figure what out? The reason why your eyes are red? Ah, fuck. Meow meow. Let me see. Not good teachers, because they're like passive aggressive nerd narcissists who like try to redirect all the bullying they've experienced. And like, oh, I was gonna say, okay, yeah, just like how it's important to have an exercise. Yes, figure out my eyes are red. Okay. Just like how it's important exercise to figure out the difference between love and enjoyment. I think, how should I word this? God, I know this is probably this. You're probably at the edge of your seats right now, but like, fuck. Hold on, let me see what I said one more time. Oh, the difference between like reasons and justifications. Because like I was talking about how like a lot of passive aggressive Reddity ass millennial fucking nerds will like try and redirect all the bullying that they justifiably went through because they're pieces of shit and make people uncomfortable on purpose because they watch TV shows and sitcoms where every point of dialogue was either really important or part of a punchline, but they approach that dialogue into real life and they end up being just like really uncomfortable jerks to be around. Like I'm not gonna say, I know somebody who is a millennial, and I was visiting their place, and I was asking what the Wi-Fi password was because I was trying to contact my cousin. Because I was trying to coordinate things. I was actually trying to do responsible shit. Like I wasn't fucking around, and I wasn't like, hey dickhead, what's the password? I was just like, oh yeah, can you let me know what the Wi-Fi password is? And then so he's just like, okay, let me spell it out for you. ASSHOL. And it's just like, okay, right. So I'm gonna go to the guest room, and I'm gonna stay in that room until you guys act mature around me. I didn't say that, but I was like, okay, I think I'm tired. I'm gonna just go to my room. Or what was assigned to my room. I can't, and like he wonders why he's a fucking lonely like, because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to do like punchlines from sitcoms, like, oh, let me tell you the password. Because you have to understand, like, sitcoms aren't trying to demonstrate how you should approach life. It's entertainment. So if there's a scene where there's a character asking for the Wi-Fi password, they're going to try and do something wacky with it. They're going to try and do... But it's not something that should mirror real life. So that's... I don't know... No, I was just pretty much just saying that, like, those nerdy, like, millennial Reddit-ass outcast assholes... Like, the reason why he probably spelled out assholes is because he links that word with himself. The fucking asshole. I actually, like, my jaw almost dropped as to how fucking annoying that was. Like, I don't know, I almost wanted to start, like, this sounds sad, but I almost wanted to start crying. Not because, like, it hurt my feelings, but just because, like, that was so frustratingly, like, I was trying to actually get shit done. Like, I was trying to coordinate with people. And I was already stressed out. Like, you know this sort of, like, stress cry where, like, the tears feel like they're boiling water coming out of your eyes? Like, it wasn't like a sad cry, like, as if I felt personally insulted. I was just like, you were the most frustrating person to ever get help from. And unfortunately, you're the only person I can get advice from, because you're the only one who knows the fucking Wi-Fi password. Because everyone else is, like, useless. I don't know. I don't want to see that side of my family for a long time. I shouldn't be saying this shit, because I don't like... But, yeah. Good fucking God. Put your thumbs in his Adam's apple. It's just like, I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, it's like, after all we've been, like, not after all we've been, actually I'm not even really close with this person, but it's like, out of all the efforts, these people live very far away from us. It's like a 7-hour drive. It was like, remember when I, like, streamed at, like, 4 a.m. that one time and I did Wordle and I had to, like, whisper? it was during that time. Like, this happened recently. And, like, you know, I was already stressed out. We had to drive a long time. It was difficult to get there through directions and shit like that, and all the other things that you could possibly imagine. And as soon as I show up, because obviously I was like, oh, I don't have any connection. Can someone let me know that? And then he steps up because no one else knew what it is, because it's just a bunch of fucking senile idiots. They don't know what a Wi-Fi password is. And unfortunately, he was the only one who knew. It's just like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, there's a reason why you got bullied. There's a reason why you're an outcast. Because you're just not personable. You're not enjoyable to be around. You're a prick. You have no social cues. And don't say, oh, well, he's probably... I'm fucking autistic too, so shut up. The only people who would ever defend this person is if you've never met him. He's a complete asshole. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm like, this has nothing to do with anything. And this is not relevant information to nobody, so... I might have to build a new chest, by the way. Because I'm just really loaded in on the junk. How do I craft a new chest? Hammer. Yep, there we go. Okay. Put that there. There we are. Place all this shite. A broken trident. I don't know what to do with that at all. I think tomorrow in the game, winter sucks in this game. Yeah, it's pretty like bland. Like, what the fuck do you do? I guess fishing. I want to do that right now, actually. Catch a squid? Ooh, I did catch a squid that one day. Bring Emily amethyst. Emily can go fuck herself. Oh, it's snowing. Either way, though, what I'm trying to say is there's a reason. There's a major difference between reasons and justifications, and like nerdy Reddit millennial fucking pricks who like are redirecting, because you may be like, oh well, they just don't know, you know, they were bullied and they're just that's all they know. It's like, no, because I was bullied a fuck ton, and I don't treat people like that. Like, I know that I can be abrasive, but like I don't think that person ever had an intimate moment in his life. Or like sincere. Like, his whole life was masked with insincerity and like quips and like sitcom behavior, always making everything a punchline. What am I even talking about? I don't even fucking know. I really don't even know what I'm talking about. I mean, I do know what I'm talking about, but I don't know why. He's completely bitchless and uses Reddit to cope with the sign, so his one-bedroom apartment. Pretty much. And it's also part of like why they use TV as like their metric for how to deal with life. Like, they watch TV to like, oh, maybe this will have me get better at interacting with people. Guys, trying to like and subscribe. I don't know why everyone's not here right now. Maybe they just can't stay up because they're doing finals. But luckily, you don't have to do those anymore, London. I'm sorry that the stream was so late today. And I'm free falling. Like, and I understand that what I'm saying could be coming across as hypocritical, and I understand. I know that I have my moments. In fact, I'd probably say that my moments are more just like frequencies at this point. But I know that I can seem very abrasive and brash. But first off, I don't mean to. And that probably makes that worse in some people's eyes. But, like, I've never actively tried to annoy someone before. Genuinely. Which just goes to show how naturally annoying I am that I have been able to do that for years and not ever try my natural at it. Or, like, make people upset. Unless I literally thought that they deserved it, in which case, like, I can be very cutthroat with that. I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I know that I'm really good at it. Whoa, that fish has a purple star. What does that mean? You're just autistic, it's okay. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it kind of prevents your ability. But, like, when I asked for the Wi-Fi password and he spelled it, like, that wasn't an accident. No one accidentally does that. He was doing that on purpose, if it isn't obvious. And maybe you'd be like, oh, well, he didn't realize it was going to be annoying to you. He just realized, or he just wanted to be funny, or something like that. It's like, but have the ability to, like, I'm not even saying it's evil to want to be funny. I like to be funny. In fact, that's, for the longest time, that's what I thought I was only capable of. To the point where I literally made my yearbook quote, if I ever made you laugh, then I've done my job. I actually was tempted to make it, if I've ever made you smile, then I've done my job, but I thought that was really gay, so I changed it. But my original draft was, if I've ever made you smile, but I was like, that's fucking gay, and I don't want to be called a maggot with an F because of that. So I made it be laugh, because, you know, that's masculine. Ha, ha, ha. You're not a Redditor, babe. You would not be as fortunate in a relationship as we are. Oh. You know, I think that's a point. Like, I think I have a unique point. Like, I almost want to make a video about that. I think I need to make a channel that's, like, non-geography related. Like, maybe I should start uploading videos on this channel that are not live streams, but just, like, videos that are, like, my old... Because I actually started out making not geography videos. My first video is me ranting about me being skinny. And how I think is overrated. I still stand by the video. I think the formatting of the video is terrible, though. And the audio is only on the left side, and other just amateur mistakes. And also, I swear within, like, the first 3 seconds. So, let's say if I'm, like... I don't know, it's just, like, that's not good. I've actually had teachers of mine in the past tell me that they've shown one of my videos in their class before, which was genuinely actually really fucking cool to me. As much as I hate school, like, I do think that me being part of a lesson was pretty fucking cool. And it's cool too because, like, I would tell teachers, I would tell teachers, like, I can teach better than you. Like, you don't even know what you're fucking doing. I was a very bad backtalker. I backtalk all the time. And I don't know, that was really cool to me that he showed one of my videos. Like, one of my geography videos. Phone's on 4%. Sorry about that, London. That's probably my fault. Hold the phone. But, like, it's kind of bad that my oldest video... Because, like, maybe let's say if the teacher is, like, playing one of my videos in class and it auto-plays one of my videos, and it plays that one, and it's like, being skinny fucking sucks. You know, like, just... And apparently it's obvious that, like, my voice is different in that video. I think I sound completely the same. I think the only difference is the mic quality. I personally don't think I sound much different. But apparently I sound more high-pitched. And also, I will say my accent. My accent. I think my accent in that video is way more strong. I've kind of toned it down over the years to sound more presentable. Which I know is like probably shitty that I do that, but you know, when you do talking for a living, you want to sound. You don't want to have an accent that's going to be like difficult for people to understand. Even though you want to be like, oh well, you know, I want to show that my accent. Like, come on, it's not really not that serious, honestly. Oh, there we go. Man, I've been really cooking it with fishing today. In Stardew Valley. So you want a break from modern living? I won't give up on my lungs. Why'd you do that? Why did you run? It wasn't urgent. So I got 4 viewers right now, so... How's it going to the other 3 people who are watching the insane ramblings that are of mine? Actually, no, I think he's talking some sense. I hope you don't think that. Because if you do like relate to what I'm saying and thinking about, then good God, it must be unbearable to be alone with yourself. Because I know it is for me. I fucking hate being alone. It's only because like I know that like for like emotional support reasons, like oh one of my biggest fears is being alone, stuff like that. But like mine is just because I like it's so intolerable being alone with my own thoughts. It's horrifying. Having a like constant like negative outlook on things. I wish I was positive. It's not that it's impossible for me to be positive, but my default is negative. That's for sure, Z's. I'm gonna head to the house. And I'm trying to fix that about myself, you know? But I think it's kind of just one of those things that I think will always just linger. You're positively adorable. Yeah, I think genuinely, like... You're just saying that to make me feel better about myself, but like I actually do think that my looks help me get away with it, and I'm not even being cocky. Like I don't want to make it seem like oh my luscious looks. Like no, I just think it has to do with the fact that, like, I look like a child. I probably don't look like a child now because I have a little bit of a goatee going, but I do have like a baby face, and I'm just like a youthful seeming person. Like people always underestimate my age. I don't think anyone's ever overestimated my age ever. It's always been underestimated. Like I've heard people think that I'm 16, 15, 17, 18. I'm not any of those. Believe it or not. I'm gonna keep around the fish that have a sea cucumber. Yeah, I gotta sell that. What's the point of keeping that around? But yeah, my rule of thumb for if there's food, I keep around the ones that have anything above 50 plus energy, and the ones that have anything under 50 plus energy, I don't keep around. So I'm gonna keep around that purple star, red mullet. What do you call a ginger with a what do you call a ginger that has business in the front and parties in the back? There you go. Is that a funny joke? Colon bracket smiley face. There you go. Black. Black. Ugh. Gunk. Look at a kitty cat. Let me pet her. You know what? That might be a fun thing to do. Let's do something real quick. Because I'm by myself today. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal if I try and get her. I'm going to try and get Grayscale, my real cat. That looks like the cat in the game. I purposely picked the gray cat. You know, so that I could call her Grayscale. Actually, I think I forgot to name her Grayscale in the game. Either way, let's try. Oh Christ, hold on. I need to bring my flashlight. She's sleeping in the deck. Silly kitty. Oh no. There she is. Hey, let's turn on the light so y'all can see her better. Oh, and she's squirming already. Oh, she's squirming already. Okay. There she is. Can you hear the purring? Oh no. That was probably really loud. Whoa. Meow. Meow. Meowie. Okay, don't do that. There she is. She actually, there you go. You saw her for a bit. You saw her meow. I just heard her meow. She actually doesn't like being in this room. One, because she knows that I kind of go, I don't like animals in my room, just as a rule of thumb. I think you're allowed to set boundaries with a fucking animal. I don't know why people are like so like at the whims of an animal. I don't know if that's the right word, but like at the authority of a cat. Like, oh, she just goes everywhere she wants. Like, no, you should. Like, you're in control. You feed her. You give her water. Like, you should set boundaries as where they should go and where they shouldn't. Like, people are just irresponsible cat owners. Like, they just let them go wherever the fuck they want. Yeah, I'll let her go on the tables. I don't care. Well, guess what? I fucking do, and you have to like live with that. I'm just like ranting about shit that happens to me in real life. But yeah, either way, I don't know how loud that meow was. She was right up to the mic, so it's probably like, meow. She meows a lot. Silly fucking city. City. I don't know, let me see how loud that meow was. Oh, but yeah, she doesn't like being in here. One, because I like whenever she comes in here, if I accidentally leave the door open for a little bit, I go like that. I don't spit at her. I don't want you to think that like, oh, you spit at your cat? Let me call Cat Protective Services. No, I just like from a distance, I just go, and she doesn't like that sound. It spooks her. So she comes like, oh, she just starts booking it when she hears that noise. And also, she doesn't like changes of scenery. And she's not familiar with this room because I don't let her come in here. So like every time she's in here, she's just like, she just heads straight to the door. I've trained her very well, you know. So I can enslave cats. What the fuck are you talking about? That is such like a... You must be a cat person, because whenever I suggest that, hey, maybe you can actually be in control of your cats and not just let them do whatever the fuck they want. It's like, so what, you're saying I should enslave them? Like, what, are you saying that, like, I should put them in the field and make them start picking cotton? Is that what you're saying? Hey, let me see that meow, though, by the way. Oh, she's squirming already. Okay. There she is. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, what she was doing there, by the way. She, like, I don't know, whenever I wake her up, she, like, you know how, like, cats like to, like, sharpen their claws? And she likes doing that at my door. Usually she does that on the outside of my door. The outside of my door is fucked up. There's, like, bits of carpet all over the place. No, honey, that's not. Oh, what I don't know what I probably did something bad. But yeah, when I said, yeah, I don't want her doing that, that's what I was talking about. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to see how loud the meow was. Okay, now I go back to Stardew. Sorry. Okay. Meow. Meowie. But yeah, I don't actually hate that cat. I'm not a big fan of cats. Like I can't say that I'm really like a cat lover. Lover? I don't know why I said it like that. Uh it wasn't my decision to get this cat. It was someone who I lived with's decision. Um and I don't like hate. I don't actively hate cats. I think they're pretty difficult most of the time. I want a pet ferret. I think those are pretty difficult to deal with too. There was a time where I wanted a pet ferret as a kid for some reason. I think it's just I like the way they looked. I like the idea of me picking them up and like stretching out their body and seeing how far they would go. They smelly, stinky little babies. Yeah, pretty much. And dogs are just like, you really have to be careful with a dog. Because if you don't raise it right, it's gonna fuck around. Like, and it's not gonna listen. Like, oh my god. Like, London's dog almost fucking killed me. Not really, but like, I feel like if I wasn't chill, because, you know, I'm just a nonchalant guy, you know? Not really, but like, I just am good at pretending like I am. That's not even really true. There are some moments where I legitimately just won't be, well, I'll just be unbothered by shit that bother a lot of people, which is ironic because I get bothered by, what I get bothered by is different from other people. But like, I was kind of just like, you know, I was just like chilling, but the whole time I was like shitting myself because like, oh fuck. I was fully prepared for that dog to bite me, dude. I was like, alright. Like, in my head, I was literally thinking, how am I going to convince her family that I'm not going to press charges? Like, that's what I think. That's generally was, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that if he would bite me or not. I knew he was going to fucking bite me in my head. I don't mean bite me in my head. I mean, in my head, that's what I was like, yeah, this dog's going to fucking bite me. And I was just more just like, her parents are probably going to be worried about the fact that, like, do they think I'm going to press charges? Because I won't. Because I'm just not into that. You want to raise 14 children and some chickens in the deep south? It's a good idea. And maybe you can have the cats be in the fields for you. You know? It's okay, yes. 3.4 GP. I don't even know what the fuck my GP is. And the website that we use to check that shit is like been frozen. Or not frozen. What's the word? Like, my access to it has been frozen, or whatever the word is. That's probably not even the right terminology. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Because I'm going to graduate in a couple of days. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Aren't you 16? You're graduating at 16? I think I graduated at 17. But, like, that's not typically normal. Most people graduate at, like, 18. I was one of the youngest people in my classes, my graduation class. Like, I was maybe the third youngest in my class. I'm graduating at 18. Yeah, I graduated at 17. And like, and it's not like I turned like 17 like a month later when I graduated. Like, it took a while. Like, I was still 17. People were turning fucking 19 and I was still 17. Like, people were damn near in their 20s, and I was still not even able to vote. Not that I fucking did that anyways. Probably just gonna fish again. And I graduate, I mean only passing the 11th grade? Oh. Okay. I mean, you're not incorrect, but that's a bizarre way to word that. One more year? That's not graduating. Actually, you know what? Let's see what's in the rivers in winter. When do salmon do their little flopping things? I've always wanted to witness that. See, that's why, you know, I was actually just talking about zoos the other day. No, actually, no, I was talking about zoos like just a couple hours ago with London. And, what did I say that made you laugh? I said something about, we were talking about gorillas. I don't know. I can't remember. I said something stupid about a gorilla or something. I can't remember. But, we were talking about zoos. I think that's more like, I think if you want to see a fucking animal, then go outside, you know? I especially feel bad. Oh, yeah, I said that, yeah, I'd be a smart gorilla. Yeah, that is what I say, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was gonna go to the river. I forgot that's what I was doing. I still stand by that. This one has, like, some bubbly shit. Nope. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Come on. Tiger trout. But, like, that's something that you can do. Like, you're witnessing, I don't know. It's like, I mean, going to a zoo and feeling like you're experiencing, like, wild animals is kind of like, you know, going to Olive Garden and thinking you're experiencing Italian cuisine. Like, I guess, technically, but you're like, it's like, it's not true. Like, it's not, you're not getting a true experience, you know? You're an average intelligence gorilla. Lowland gorillas, gorilla. I think I'd be a smart gorilla. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Is that like a salmon or something? What the fuck are these things? What the hell are those? Are all the fish that I try to catch around this arrow is gonna be that? I'm Mastermind Gorilla though. Excuse me. That's definitely not whatever the hell that was. Cause I don't know. And also there's like the moral issue with it, like, you know, going to a zoo, like trapping these animals in a cage and just like watching it for our own amusement, and literally nothing else. Like that's a zoo really is quite a strange thing, you know. Like we're kind of just normalized to think that like, oh yeah, well it's a zoo. It's like, well, why? Why are we trapping animals in a cage Like, fair enough if it's for research, or fair enough if it's for, you know, rescuing them. But more often than not, we're just kind of grabbing animals and chucking them in cages. Is that dude walking making that noise? Oh my god, that dude walking was making that noise. I wonder what the hell that was like really crazy thing. She go on my rill till I love. That's crazy. She go on my rill till I love. Why does everyone's footsteps sound like that? Zoos can do a lot of good and a lot of bad. Ugh. Okay. Is that justification for them to exist, though? Like, if zoos were outlawed, it's like, yeah, this is fucked up. We're kind of just, like, doing this for our own amusement and nothing else. Like, I don't have an issue with sanctuaries and, like, nature reserves. I don't have an issue with those, but, like, a zoo? Like, you're kind of just like, ooh, there's a gorilla in a cage. It's probably sad. It probably wishes it was in the jungle. Or actually, no, it doesn't. Animals don't have the ability to wish. But you know what I mean? Like in a different scenario. Come on, come on. How the fuck am I meant to catch that? Like, that's not even a skill issue right there. My bar's not even big enough. I think maybe in order for me to catch whatever those fish are, I had to have like a... What? How come it went blank even though it was in the green? She's zooing my boo till I goo? What the fuck is zoo boo goo? What is zooboo-goo? Zoobagoo? Zoomaboomafu? Oh fuck, what is Zoomaboomafu? Fuck, what was that show? Zoombafoo. Zoomafu? Like, what the fuck? How the hell? Skill issue! I've denoted skill issue. Holy hell, that's a big paragraph. I'll read it when I get this fish. Is it gonna be weird? No, it's gonna be normal. Give me the chest, give me the chest, give me the chest, give me the chest. Yeah! Just a perch. Perch Perkins. Shout out to Perch Perkins. Now, Perch Perkins, his name is just him. Like, most of the time, SpongeBob well, I guess SpongeBob is a sponge, and Squidward is a squid. But most of the time, like, Patrick is just Patrick. Sandy is a squirrel. Eugene, crabs. Shelton, plankton. Let's see what I can sell. Winterroot, sell. I can grow those, I guess. Sell. Cool. Nautilus shell. Do I give that to Gunther? And I'll do the geodes if I have good luck. Wanna bring out her living. Look, it's Grace. That's actually how she sleeps in real life. Not in my bed, though. Whether zoo animals are happy depends on a variety of factors. Species in question, physical, mental, and socials are met. But again, I only been to a zoo once. I also think it's fine for the animals that are not suitable for a wild anymore. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, like, I guess the simple answer could just be capitalism. But like, why do we have to like put them in cages where they're being watched by people every day? Like, do they appreciate that? Like, I don't know. If they're being rescued, they're probably on edge all the time. Like, do they appreciate being stared at every day? Like, that surely puts them on edge. Like, because they don't understand what a zoo is. They don't understand the idea of entertainment. They don't know what that means. Like, say if you rescue like a tiger who like had a gimpy leg or something. Like, it's already in a defensive headspace. Like, it's missing a leg. Like it's already like, oh, And like when it's in a cage, it's like it's backed up in a corner. Like, I don't know, man. Like, is that fucking good? To like just to watch, to just like stare. I don't know. Like, just like keep it in a sanctuary. It's weird to me. And I'm not really too big on aquariums anymore these days. I do like going to aquariums, but like the more I think about it, it's like, is this good? I think aquariums are a bit more acceptable because fish are small. And like, I don't think fish really care about being stared at by humans. Because like a fish is like, well, that thing can't live where we do. We're fine. I think a dolphin might be a bit weird. Or maybe, I don't know. What's like a small sea mammal? An otter. Because it's not just fish at aquariums. You also have like otters, seals. Oh, seals. I can see a seal getting stressed out. Seals probably, like, 'cause they're very immobile. So they're probably very aware of being seen. Because, like, they don't have legs. They just have little flippers. And just kind of bounce around. Like, that can't be good for their brains. I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. It's like, where do we make it, like, I don't know. Is this really, like, is it the most, like, evil thing you could ever do to, like, yeah, granted, okay, yeah, we're not skinning these things alive to make coats out of them. Cool. But, like, I don't know. Just because there's two lesser evils, especially if they're not requirements of life. Like, it's not a requirement to put these things in cages and watch them every day. Like, I understand if they're being rescued or some shit, but, like, just keep them in a sanctuary where they're, like, comfortable with the people that they know. I don't even know what the fuck is. Yeah, fuck SeaWorld? Yeah, fuck SeaWorld. I'm not gonna lie, though. Like, I want to go... Is this bad? This is bad. Yeah, it is bad. Because if someone were to say this, I'd be very judgmental. But I'm just, unfortunately, really into roller coasters. And there's apparently, like, a really state-of-the-art coaster at one SeaWorld somewhere. And they say it's like one of the best roller coasters in the U.S. And I want to go to it. But I'd understand. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably avoid, like, I mean, there's other good amusement parks with good roller coasters. I'd probably just maybe patron the other places. Is patronize the right word when you, like, give money to other places? Contribute financially? Water jelly, I like them. Like jellyfish. I don't think jellyfish can even think about being seen. I don't even think they know what that means. I don't think they have eyes or brains or, like, anything. They kind of just have nerves. I don't think there's no such thing as a happy jellyfish. I said jellyfish. How stupid is that? Jellyfish. Like, I don't even think they know what the fuck is going on. Like, their only defense mechanism, and granted it's a good defense mechanism because whenever I see it I get spooked, is you don't want to get stung by them. I went to the aquarium in Baltimore. and they have this station, um, where like you can touch the jellyfish. I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. And there's also a station where you could touch the stingrays, and I was like, if that like I could get Steve Irwin right here. Like what if I'm like looking, or if someone like taps me on the shoulder and like, hey, yeah, and just like the thing just backs out, like got him, and then my arm just starts swelling, just starts leading to my, and the next thing you know, I'm fucking dead. Like out of all things, you're making me pet, like make me pet a fucking salmon or something. Like I don't even think those things have teeth. Why are you making me pet the things that could sting me? Oh, let's pet the stingrays. Let's pet the jellyfish. Let's pet the hornets. You know, let's stick my hand. Let's cover my hand in honey, and then stick it in a room full of wasps, and see how that goes. Like just like what the fuck. Yeah, harbor seals tend to spend more time submerged underwater as visitor numbers increase, possibly as the avoidance. Yeah, of course. Well, because of fucking course. I don't know, man. I like. That doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, look. Here's the thing, like, whenever you're driving down a rural, that's a difficult word for me to say. Whenever you're driving down a, I'll just say farmy, agricultural part of the state, or country, or wherever you are, you know. And you'll sometimes see someone who owns a large bit of land with horses. They own horses. Ugh. And you'll sometimes see these poor fucking things. It's quite scary. I don't know why, but it's really scary to me. I don't know why. It's scary to me. Like I get spooked by that. But like sometimes you'll see horses with like these sacks over their head. They literally are like sad sacks. They literally have sacks over their head. It's because the cars freak them out. Cause like because like America just builds highways over like rural pieces of road, pieces of land. And you have like this major highway, and there's like horses, and the horses are like terrified, so they have to put sacks over their head. Like you can look this up, like sack overhead because horses scared by cars. There's like this one thing where if you drive a little bit out, and like there's just these horses, and they have sacks over their head. It's like if a horse gets scared by cars, like, and no one's even staring at the horses, you know? People are just driving by them. Like, most people aren't even aware of the horses. They're just, like, paying attention to the road, looking at the lines, looking at the signals, staring at the road. I couldn't even imagine what it's like for a fucking seal. That's actually so sad. Like all these people like just taking pictures and just staring at you, and sometimes pointing. And a seal doesn't know what pointing is, so it's gonna think that like you're, I don't know, man. There's no way these things are happy. You want jelly butter? What, like a peanut butter? I never heard to put a sack over a horse head. Oh my god, it's so dumbass horse. Somebody else to increase their numbers when they see humans, so I don't know. What does increase their numbers mean? What is numbers? Increase their numbers? Numbers of what? Like their stock? You're making it sound like as if like they're in the financial sector or something. Well, Slippy. It's like the name of a seal, probably. Well, Slippy, it looks like your stocks have increased. Nice numbers. You've done great for us today. Yeah, we're gonna let you off early. See you later, Slippy. You know? Seals got it rough. Like, they live in, like, the coldest part of the fucking world. They don't really have limbs. They're just kind of like this ball of blubber. They're good in the water, but once they reach the land, they're just a flabby mess of indefensibility. Poor bastards. More of them come out when they're seeing humans. Yeah, but did they just want food? Did they just associate humans with food? And it could be that they're just born in the zoo, so they're like, uh, also called PETA. It's like a thing. Like, hold on, like horses. It's like a thing. I'm not gonna get involved with that. Horses with sack overhead. Scared of cars. Or not a fucking sack. I don't know. A blindfold, maybe? Horses with blindfold. Yeah. So blindfolding. A horse involves covering its eyes to remove visual stimuli. This historically is made to com- this has historically been done to make horses more compliant in high stress situations, such as evacuating burning barn or loading a trailer. However, recent studies suggest that blindfolding may increase resistance. But like, here's another one. This one says, uh, uh, to make them more calm by removing visual distractions and potential triggers for fear or resistance. Because like if they get freaked out by cars and trucks, this is what it looks like. It really because you may be like, oh well, blindfold, that's not a sack, but then you take a look at it, it's like, oh, that really is like a fucking sack. Some of them look a bit more blindfoldy, but the ones that I'm nearby look like that. And I don't know, I just don't like those poor fucking things, man. That's just not right, I feel like. Like, animals get stressed easily. Because they don't know what the fuck. Like, the reason why we're not stressed like animals are, like, if you were to put a caveman in, like, our modern life, like, they're gonna be so, like, on edge. Because they don't know what the hell's going on. They're not gonna understand why, like, what are these giant metallic fucking things? Why are they getting inside them? How are they moving? What are those round things at the bottom? No, they're gonna understand. They're gonna be like, oh, that's how it moves. Not gonna be familiar with the wheel though. Cavemen didn't use the wheel. Although the wheels are actually really overrated, and I blame the motor oil industry for that. It's one of the most evil industries of all time. They kind of exaggerate how what's the word, innovative their industry is. So they're gonna talk about, oh, well, let's not reinvent the wheel or anything. The wheel really was not that useful up until the engine. Up until engines were invented, the wheel was really not useful. Because why have a wheelbarrow when you can just carry shit, you know what I mean? Like, you could say, oh, well, horse and carriage. It's like, okay, well, what about societies that don't have horses? What the fuck? Like, if you have a wheel, you have something to power it. And it's like, oh, well, sometimes humans can power it. It's like, well, if humans can power it, then they might as well just carry the thing that they're doing, you know? Wheelbarrows are occasionally helpful. A handful of times you see wheelbarrows. But most of the time, people just carry shit. Because why? And oftentimes they're carrying shit in a field. So the wheelbarrow is going to trample the crops. But just carry it. Have a bag, have a sack. Carry it over your head. Upper body strength. Lower body strength. Lift with your knees. Don't lift with your back. You're going to get a hernia. Am I missing chats, by the way? Oh, fuck, I am. God fucking hell. I'm missing a bunch of chats. Not the seals. Homo habilis, Homo erectus, or Neanderthals. Either or. I don't fuck. I mean, are you just saying, like, who would win in a fight? Well, I suppose the one that lasted the longest out of all of them, which I believe is Neanderthal, if I'm not mistaken. And there's always that one prick who's like, oh, it's Neanderthals. Okay. Cool fucking beans, buddy. Did you not know what I was talking? Did you think I was talking about a dinosaur? Until I said Neanderthals. What are Neanderthals? Are those like raptors? Are those like sea Neanderthals? Yeah, I'm kind of blanking. Oh, do you mean Neanderthals? Oh, that changes my whole perspective. Like, fuck off. You're just trying to be a prick. No, I'm probably the same way. Like, there's like, for some reason, Reese's, when people say Reese's, that bothers me. It bothers me into a way more than it really should. I don't know why that bothers me so much. Neanderthals, no diff. Neanderthals, no diff. Are those all the same thing, is what you're saying? Are those all like synonyms? Is this a bonnet? A spotted headscarf. Polka dot. Tied around the head. Huh. Can I put that on? Oh, what the fuck? No, I don't like that it covers my hair. That's crazy. Alright. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, also I think London fell asleep. That is going to be the end of the show today. That's going to be the end of the program. Brought to you by So today's lesson is maybe just run an exercise with yourself on how you feel about zoos, you know? And don't just think about, like, how you personally feel about them. Like, oh yeah, I'd go to a zoo. Like, that's not the question. Like, the question is, like, do you think zoos have a justification of existing? Or do you think it's just all a good bit of harmless fun and the animals appreciate it or something like that? I don't know. I can tell that I'm coming off really judgmental with the idea of someone not having an issue with a zoo. So I kind of feel like I'm affecting people's answers in that regard. But either way, sometimes I can't help but just inflict my opinion on things, you know? I think actually, like, hurting animals is probably one of the most evil fucking things you could do. Like, unnecessarily. Like, if you hurt a fucking bee, not a bee, if you hurt a hornet that's, like, going after you, by all fucking means, get that thing out of here, you know? Or if a spider, what are those brown, the brown ones that are lethal? They're like, if they bite you, you can die. The brown something, brown, I don't know, but there's a brown spider in the United States that, like, if it bites you, you're fucked. You know, and also black widows and shit like that. But, like, I don't know, if you just, like, if you capture an animal and you, like, mistreat it, that's got to be one of the most evil things you could do. And those are, like, early, like, if you see a kid who, like, harms animals at an early age, there's, like, a really high chance that, like that person will become a serial killer later in life. Like, they just don't have the ability to, like, emphasize with bits of life. Only go to the place where they actually help the animals. Well, how do you know that that's... How do you know which one is which? Also, fuck mosquitoes. Wasn't it AWOP earlier who was like, I couldn't even kill a mosquito? Oh my fucking god, what a pretentious thing to do. I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't even hurt a mosquito. Like, who are you doing this for, man? You're trying to win a Nobel Peace Prize? Well, guess what? The guy who the namesake that prize is after invented fucking dynamite, right? Okay? So, even if you do win that award, it's all in vain. Just ridiculous. Oh, couldn't bear hurt a mosquito. Like, that thing kills. It spreads diseases. You're doing a net positive. You're actually saving lives by killing a mosquito, you prick. Oh, but I couldn't just bear... Fucking mosquito. Christ on a bike. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,